Good afternoon, my Dhamma friends. We would like to start the afternoon session. Okay, we continue this paper. Problem. To remove and to less the problem. How to practice to seize problem. Yeah? Yeah. Problem. And your perspective is the problem a real thing. Buddha classified the problem from different aspects. By and large, problem is nothing but a problem. However, it can further be classified as a mental problem and a physical problem. It can also be categorized as an internal problem and an external problem. Another way to classify it is into personal problem and non-personal problem. Depending on circumstance, it can also be characterized as an original problem and a man-made problem, or time-bound problem and a timeless problem. Morning session here, we stop there. Time-bound problem at your time. When I attend the conference at Hong Kong University, at the time, one professor explained about the time. He take the research about time. Want to go for the past. Want to go to the future. He want to know the future in detail. And he want to remember the all past life. His aim is to control the time. To control the time. Yeah, like the video or like the movies. Yeah. It is his idea. In this conference, I give the knowledge like the Buddha teaching. Depend on concern with the time. Two types of the present. Two types of the present. Present time between the past and future. It is a concept, conventional truth. The second types of the present is without past and future. It is a reality. It is a reality, ultimate reality. Concept, conventional truth. Reality is ultimate truth. Two types of the time. Okay? Do you know what I mean? I gave the knowledge, I share with the knowledge with him, with them. Oh, he is very satisfied. Oh, I want to know about the time, especially present. Now I know. Before he researched about the time, 20 years, he doesn't know about like this. According to Buddha teaching, the concept and reality. Conventional truth and ultimate truth. Okay? Concept, reality. The present time concept. Not only the present, but also the past and future. Your reality, present, just existed. Just existed. Okay? He went to create a time. I explained about it. You can do like this. What you want? You want to create a time. Okay, you can create it. Concept. Concept. No reality. Reality is uncreated. Uncreated. Cannot create. Concept can create. For example, you can remember. Okay? You can remember the past. You can catch future. Okay? This past and this future, the time of the past, the time of the future is a concept. Okay? You can create the concept. You cannot create the reality according to Buddha teaching. Okay. How do you think about the mind? Explanation about time. Any question? Here is just a time-bound problem and timeless problem. Okay? When I explored and I elaborate about this paper, I will write in detail like this. Do you want to remember the past? You can do this. This past present is a concept or reality. Concept. Concept. Mind-made. Mind-made. Man-made. You know man-made? Mind-made. Man-made. And a reality. Mind-made and man-made, these are concepts. Reality. Okay, reality? Isn't created. Isn't created by the others. Yeah. Okay, right. Reality is a reality, yeah? We can create a time concept. We cannot create a time reality. The problem is a created problem and a real problem. You think about that it is a problem, it is a real or not. My dear brothers and sisters, now your mind, you should create the object. Okay? You should create the object. Whatever you think about that. Past. Previous facts. Previous things. Previous events. You can focus, you can think, you can remember it. We know this as past. We know this as past. This is a present. As a past is a man-made or the mind-made. We look for, we research. We look for the future, aim. The aim, this as a future. This present as a future is a concept. Okay? If we know past or present or future, doesn't matter, the end brief is a concept and reality. All right? Concept and reality. Concept, there's so many kinds of the concept. Yeah? You have the son and daughter, the son and daughter. It is a reality or concept. Son and daughter, concept. Okay? Wife and husband, no real. No real. Problem. Oh, problem. Well, explain in detail, yeah? How to solve the problem, yeah? Problem is a concept of problem and a reality problem. Here we think about this, the problem. It is a concept of reality. It is my mate or real things. This is a question, if you are perspective. Is the problem a real thing? Here problem is you recognize it. This is a problem. This is a problem. It is a real, not considerable. Okay? For problems with the time dependency, they are also relating to both the past, future, or present. In addition, it is also regarded that the problem can be arise from seeing, from hearing, from smelling, from touching, and from thinking. Okay? Where from arises problem? Yeah? From seeing. Sometimes there is a problem from seeing. You close your eye. Okay, there is no problem. We think. Can you close the eye? Yeah. There is a problem from the hearing. You don't want to accept that there's a problem. You close the ear. Can you close it? Yeah. There is a problem from smelling. You don't want to accept that there's a problem. Can you close the nose? No breathe in, breathe out. Surely will die. This is closing the eyelid, closing the earlid, closing the nose. It is not the solution of the problem. Agree? But sometimes you want to close the eyelid. Yeah? It is a real solution of the problem or not. Oh, this class is very silent. Why? Yeah? After lunch, oh, yeah. Okay, full of the stomach. Full of the stomach. Yet tasty, precious, taste, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here, it is also regarded that the problem can be arising from seeing, correct? From hearing, from smelling, from touching, and from thinking. Okay? We want to remove the problem from the seeing. We apply the closer eye and believe. Yeah, from the thinking, how to close the mind? Ignore. Yeah? How to close the mind? The nature of the mind is always knowing any object. Closing the eyelid or opening the eyelid doesn't matter for mind. Closing the earlid or opening the ear doesn't matter for the mind, for the thinking. But here, there are so many kinds of the problem, at least here, 6 kinds of the problem. From where? From which? Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and the mind. Okay? Okay, I would like to invite a question. Yeah, here.
Thank you. Why do we always, well not always, but why do we think in the past and in the future? Why is it happening in the first place? Why does one do that? You know, why does that visit us sometimes? You know, a memory will visit us. And you don't always choose that memory, sometimes it just comes. And so next minute you're not in the present, you're in the past, or, you know, so why does that happen to us humans?
To us?
Thank you.
The appearance of this past is a problem or not?
Pardon?
The appearance of the image or something in the past appear in your mind. It is a problem or not?
It can be, yes.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good events past, bad events past,
Yeah.
good facts past,
Both, yeah.
better facts past, both. Good image appear in your mind past. It is no problem. Good. Yeah?
Yeah, true.
Bad.
Bad, the one to make you feel sad, or
Yeah,
like
problem.
problem one. Yeah, problem one, you know, is it?
Actually, represent or perception. Perceived, you think that the good or you bad. But the image is image. Object is object. Appear in our mind. The misinterpretation. You answer this question, it is the nature of the mind, nature of the world. In the mind, in our mind, perception associated with the mind, mental factors. Mental factors are perception, perceived everything, and then create to note about this. It is the nature of the mind, nature of the perception. Okay?
What does it want to, like?
You don't want that?
If that's the nature of the mind,
Nature, mind.
then you know, how do you just accept that okay, oh, it's just my mind, but there's more to you than your mind. So if you go away from your mind, where do you go then? To your heart?
Yeah, your mind, yeah. The basically knowledge of the Buddhism, okay, basically knowledge of the Buddhism, the past image appear in our mind, yeah, as God, and as bad, both. We think that as bad is this image, past image as bad is a problem. This image as a past image as God is no problem. Therefore, the Buddha giving the guidance not to do evil deeds, bad deeds, to do good deeds, to purify one's mind. These three things are essence of the Buddhism, essence of the teaching of the Buddha. Not to do evil deeds, bad deeds. If you have done evil deeds, bad deeds, will appear in your mind. If you have done good deeds, good image as God appear in your mind. It is a nature. Therefore, you should practice like this, not to do evil, bad deeds, to do good deeds. Okay? Normally or naturally or automatically, or you have done like this, will appear like this. Good deeds, have done good deeds, image of the good deeds will appear. Okay? It is a cause and effect, the law of the cause and effect. Therefore, before the knowing, before the taking the knowledge, you have done a lot of good or bad. After that, you should do especially good deeds. You should restrain the bad deeds. Okay? It is a practice. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Deeds, bad deeds, good memories, bad memories. Is the Buddhist teaching, does it teach not to be attached? Whether it's a good deeds, bad deeds, don't be attached to the past, whether it's good or bad. Is that in the Buddhist teaching, attachment? I don't know.
Yeah, your knowledge is higher. Your knowledge is higher. Yet I would like to answer or to explain about this. Firstly, appearing the image, past image, yeah, as good or as bad. Yeah, bad action, bad result. Good action, good result. It is the nature of the law of the cause and effect. Okay? Yeah, don't attach it. Today morning, you said that don't go into the past. Don't go into the future. Okay? Don't worry about the future. Okay? Don't feel the past. Actually, this image appearing of the image, appearing or object, yeah, as a past or as a future doesn't matter. Appearing of the image, appearance is a reality appearance of. It is a ultimate truth. Just appearing without past and future. Okay? You said attachment. You do not attach it. You do not attach it, but somebody think it is a God want to pull Okay? It is a bad one to poach. Correct? The pull and poach. Don't pull it. Don't pull out. Don't poach it. Correct? It is meaning the attachment. Pulling attachment. Pulling with the attachment. Poach out. Hatred. Okay? Don't want to pull it. Don't want to pull out. Don't want to press. Okay? If we want to pull, it is an attachment. If you want to poach, it is a hatred, anger. Okay? If we want to oppress, can you do this? Oppress any problem? Cannot. If you can do oppress, just moment, temporary. It is also the real solution of the problem, not solution of the problem. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, but please use a microphone.
The previous lady, she was asking, sometimes the bad memory reflect in her mind, sometimes good memory reflect in her mind. You answer as so try not to do bad thing, so that only good thing, to do good thing, so that good memory will be reflected. But in reality, it's not just a matter of doing good thing or bad thing. Sometimes people doesn't have a choice. Unlike the children who are victim of the crime for the abuse, what would they do with their life? I mean, the bad memory happened to them for the whole life. But they are not doing bad thing for themselves, but they're being abused. So what would you tell those children?
Huh? Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, I will answer to be good, right? Okay, yeah. All effects. Okay. Do you know the effect? All effect based on the cause. It is true. All effect, all benefits, all resultants, all effect are based on the cause. There is no cause, there is no effect. If we find the bad effect, but the result, we have done good. Okay? If we find the bad result, we have done bad. It is a nature. But my brother says, somebody they have not done. It is his perception. His perception. All effects are based on the cause. Okay? He doesn't know about the time, previous time. According to Buddhism, the life is very long. The life is very long. Long ago. And the previous life, 1 life, 2 life, 3 life, uncountable life. Okay? One time, surely, but these will be done. He doesn't know about this. We don't know about this definitely, what kinds of the life, what kinds of the action, what kinds of the deeds. We don't know about this definitely, but we accept. Okay? We accept. If you want to know about the previous life in detail, I want to give them method to see the previous life in detail? Do you want to know the previous life? Good karma or good deeds or bad deeds? Yeah? Do you interest? Yeah, up to you, yeah. If you want to know in detail, I will give the method to know about the past, the previous life in detail. No? Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah? Future. Yeah. Yeah, my brother answered that he doesn't want to know about the past. Yeah, you answered. Because a lot of the bad deeds. Yeah. Okay. Okay, your microphone is okay.
I was just thinking that
Okay, you carry on.
sorry, to repeat it again.
Yeah, that we would like to record.
Okay.
Recording, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm just saying, like, isn't the perception just an opportunity for us to learn? Because, like, we hang on to things like good or bad memories. Like, for instance, when I was a child, I fell off my bike, and that was a bad memory for me. But when I got older, I learnt how to ride a bike, so it's now a good memory for me. And that, like, good or bad, it's all just an opportunity to learn. So, you know, we shouldn't hang on to that. And that's a learning experience I had in this lifetime.
Yeah, learning experience, yeah.
But I think some of the other people were saying before is like, why don't we carry over learning experiences from previous lives? Do we have to learn everything over and over again?
Yeah. Yes, I see, yeah. Okay.
So there's a problem with intergenerational trauma, particularly amongst our Indigenous people. I don't happen to be Indigenous, but what does Buddhism say about this? Is an abused child someone who is an abuser and the chain will go on forever? How do we intercept things like this? It's a major issue.
Yeah, okay. Okay, very interesting, yeah, on your question, yeah. As you know, the time is man-made, mind-made, and the reality is, okay, man-made, mind-made, and the reality is like this, action, deeds, characters, habit, all are man-made, mind-made, and realities. Especially here, action, good action, bad action, good deeds, bad deeds, all are. Sin is man-made. But actually point out, I would like to point out the mind-made. Mindset, mind is a God. These actions will be God. We should change that. How to solve this problem, this question? We should change the better mindset to good mindset. Better mind, from better mindset to good mindset. And then, according to Buddhism, not only the bad God, we should practice, we should change from better mindset to good mindset. And then wrong mindset to right mindset. Okay? And then from ignoble mindset to noble mindset. The level is different. Here, three kinds of the level. Good and bad pair. Wrong and right, one pair. Ignoble and noble. This is the one pair. The teaching of the Buddha, you can do this to change the mindset from bad to good. You should practice like this. You can change the mindset from wrong to right. You should practice like this. At least, you should change the mindset from ignoble mind to noble mind. Noble mind is a higher. From ignoble mind to noble mind. You should practice to change them like this. It is a teaching of the Buddha, Buddhism. Okay, okay, use a microphone, yeah.
Sorry, how do you get to that place from changing from the lower to the higher mind set? How do you do that? What is it that you've got that you can show us to get there?
Okay, thank you. This paper, this paper is finished last night. I think midnight. Yeah, midnight. The last stage of this paper. You can see this, but completely, not completely. I will try to explain in detail according to your question in the paper. Okay? Just the last stage, the heading. Page number, 9, the last page, 9. Yeah. Eternal peaceful living free from problem. Okay? Eternal peaceful living free from the problem. Yeah? In brief. Okay? And then before this last title is how to become the problem as a friend. Okay? How to become the problem as a friend. In brief. Here. I write this paper, I intend only 3 days here. 3 days. My devotees, my brothers request to the for you to the paper. Oh, I will write here, I write only 3 days at this paper. Okay? In brief, the step by step. I have a wish to come back. Tomorrow evening, I will go to the Sydney, and then Monday morning I will go back to Myanmar, and then I will come back here. We have to discover and deduce. Okay? Yeah, you read and brief, yeah, and brief. Your question is very nice. All questions are valuable for me to write a paper or the book. I will try that about your question and answer. Okay? Yeah, here. Let us go page number, page number 2. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah.
How do we manage, how would the Buddhists feel about managing a bad deed in the present moment? If someone is doing something to us that's bad, i.e. violent or abusive, how would we manage that in the present moment?
Okay, here,
Okay.
You read it. How to become the problem as a friend. How to become the problem as a friend. How to become the enemy as a friend. Yeah? You may read the page number 6 to 7 and 8. Okay, yeah? Okay, now let us go to page number 2. Okay? Yeah, you there, right? Okay. Okay, yeah. Here, in addition, it is also regarded that the problem can be arising from seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, and thinking. I think now you have the problem. You face the problem from the thinking. Okay? If you do not understand something, it is a problem. Because I want to know, want to understand it. Yeah? No understanding is a problem for one who want to know, who want to understand it. Okay, unknown is a problem for the knowing. Like this here, you're from the place. Place means here, seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, and thinking. Moreover, it is important to know which problems are real and which are fake. Which are real or which are fake. Real problem is the one with no dependency on any circumstance. Fake problem is the one with the dependency on different circumstances. These fake problems are the one defined as a problem according to individual perspective. Okay? The problem as a problem according to individual perspective as little or more, big or small, far or near, soft or hard, extrinsic or intrinsic, and so on. According to individual perspective. Okay? Problems. It is a real problem or fake problem. It is a fake problem. Depend on perspective. Okay? People consider the law of the nature as a problem. People consider the law of the nature as a problem. People think the law of the nature as a problem if they dislike and cannot appreciate them. Okay? If they dislike it and cannot appreciate them, if they like it, can appreciate. Okay? What is the problem now? You think that you consider about this, likeable or unlikeable. Unlikeable thing is a problem. Likeable is appreciate. We don't think so the problem because of likeable. Okay? Here I have to add one sentence. If they dislike it and cannot appreciate them, if they like it and can appreciate them. Okay? In the society, associate with each other. You like it, you dislike him. If you like him, appreciate. If you do not like him, they don't appreciate. It is a nature. According to perspective, according to individual perspectives, okay? It is a God. How to measure it? How to count it? It is a bad. How to measure it? How to count it? How to know about good or bad? Depend on individual perspective. Okay? Your mindset depend on like and dislike. I would like to use, I would like to replace the word. Like is attachment. Dislike is a hatred. Like is a greed. Dislike is a anger. Okay? Here just saying usage is dislike, like, according to literature, usage, greed, hatred, attachment, anger. Okay? Depend on them. Depend on them. Then means here's all are. We would like to point out all are mindset. Mindset is a good, mindset is a bad. Therefore, I already said that good mindset, bad mindset. Here, dislike and like and cannot appreciate and appreciate them. For those who have understand of Lord of the nature, for those who have understanding, right understanding of law of the nature and appreciate them, they do not particularly find them as a problem. Okay? Vice versa, if we, for those who have no understanding, they particularly find them as a problem. Okay? Oh yeah, page number 3. How do we interact with the problem? How do we interact with the problem? We perceived about the problem as world is a problem, experience a problem. Here, how do we interact with the problem? As long as we live in the mundane world. Mundane world is a mundane usage of the Buddhism. Mundane is supramundane. Mundane is a lower state, yeah? Like here, world. As long as we live in the mundane world, we are bound to meet problems somehow. Okay? Surely we do. As the citizen of the world, swarmed with the problem. Okay? Swarmed with the problem. First one, we had to taste the problem. Second one, we are still facing the problems even in this very moment, full of the stomach. Yeah, after lunch, it is a problem. We shall also continue that one and the last one. And the last one, we shall also continue to meet problems throughout our future. Here, problem classify the problem three types: past, present, and future. First one, we had to taste the problem. Taste. Your problem has the taste or not? The taste of the problem is sweet or salty or sweety? Yeah? How do you then the problem, the taste of the problem? Like the chili or honey? Huh? We had to taste the problem. Second one, we are still facing the problem even in this very moment. And the last one, we shall also continue to meet problems throughout our future. However, on exception, among those living creatures, certain ones have started being mindful. Certain ones have started being mindful about the existence of their past and present problems. They have realized that afterwards that they become to have the strong wish of no coincidence and no meeting with such problems in their future. Okay? Certain ones have started being mindful about the existence of their past and present problems. They have realized afterwards that they become to have the strong wish. Do you have the strong wish? Of the no coincidence and no meeting with such problems in their future and your future. Do you have the strong wish? Not to find a problem? I don't think so. Somebody have the habit to take the taste of the problem. Just the taste of the problem is only one taste of various tastes. Yeah? The taste of the problem is only one kind of the taste or various kinds of the taste. The taste of the experience. Experience is a problem. Taste of the experience in your life, taste of the experience. Only one taste or various kinds of the taste. Today morning you answered that you like the colorful. Yeah. You answered the colorful that painting, yeah? Yeah, experience is we looking for the colorful taste of the experience. If you're looking for, if you research for the colorful taste of the experience, you will find the colorful taste of the problem. Okay? Do you like the colorful or the one color? Colorful, okay, colorful problem. Okay, colorful problem. Problem does not appear like the rabbit from magician's head out of the sardine. Okay? Do you like the magic? The problem, yeah. Okay, do you like this usage sentence? Yeah. Problem does not appear like the rabbit from magician's head out of a sardine. It is always there happening in the light of the time. Okay? Agree? Oh, my Buddha. Oh, my Buddha. I always say that because I'm a Buddhist monk, I always say that. Oh, my Buddha. Yeah, problem is permanent or impermanent. Here, problem does not appear like the rabbit from the magician's head out of a sardine. It is always there happening in the light of the time. Do you afraid of the problem? Yes or no? Do you afraid of the problem? Do you laugh at the problem? Laugh. Do you laugh? Do you like? Like. Do you like the problem? Do you like the experience? Oh, now you feel the pain, yeah? Suffering, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because time's up. Look at that. Our time's over. Tea break is at 2 p.m. Now time is over, therefore you feel the pain. You feel the suffer on the chair. Okay, now break time, yeah? Tea break or coffee break or fruit break. Huh? Okay, the break time is 15 minutes. Enough for you? Okay, 15. Yeah. After the break time, you have to meditation practice. Okay? After proof rate. Okay? Okay. Okay, thank you very much for your interest in. Yeah.